Welcome to the Basso tutorial. In this tutorial, today we are going to learn about two-way data binding in Angular. It is one of the most important concepts in Angular. Friends, two-way data binding is very easy topic or very easy concept in Angular, but it is very important. So friends, what is two-way data binding? Two-way data binding, as the name suggests, two-way, that is in two direction. So you can say that it is a bi-directional data binding. So friends, to better understand the concept of two-way data binding, let us start with an example. So friends, our server is running on port 4200. Our Angular application is running. So friend, you can also start your Angular application and practice side by side along with me. It is better idea. So friend, let us come to the point. Here we are using the Visual Studio editor. Friends, we have here app component and our template app component.html. Friends, before starting the concept, let us go to the app module.ts file. It is very important file. So before starting to work with any component, we must include that component here. So we have included app component and imported here also. Similarly, to work with any input field in the Angular, we need to import forms module. So to work to understand the concept of two-way data binding, we will take an input field. So for that, we need to include a module, inbuilt module of Angular, that is forms module, from the @Angular/forms. And after that, we also need to include write here forms module inside the this imports array. So friends, now let us see our component. Here we have app component, and in this app component we have a property title and we have assigned a value data binding demo, and this title we are using inside this h1 tag using the string interpolation. So we can in such a manner we can display the data on the screen. So here we are able to display data binding demo. So friend, suppose if you make any changes on this property value, suppose we remove the demo word from this sentence, data binding demo. Now the value is reflected here, data binding demo word is removed from here. So friend, whatever changes we are making to this property in the component is reflected on our screen. So it is the concept of one-way data binding, because it is one directional. So we can only make changes in our component to the value of this title property. We cannot make any changes on the screen. So in case of one-way data binding, it is one directional. Now let us come to the two-way data binding concept. In the two-way data binding concept, we will have an option to change the value of any property in our component from the screen also. We can make the changes on the screen, and that value will also be reflected in our component. So to understand the two-way data binding concept, let us take an input field. So that input field will be displayed on our screen, and we can write something on that input field, and that the whatever value we write in the input field on the screen can be received in the component. So let us take an input field here. So we have taken an input field here. Let us save and see the changes. Now we have input field here. Let us take one property here, name. Basant Kumar. So now let us try to attach this property or bind this property to this input field using the inbuilt directive of Angular ng model. So friend, we should bind this input field using the property name that we have defined in the component. So now this property name is bound to this input field using this inbuilt directive, and this inbuilt directive is the way of implementing two-way data binding in Angular. So inside the two curly braces, to a small bracket, write the ng model and wrap up this whole into big bracket from outside, and it results into two-way data binding implementation concept, and bind with a name property, and we define the name property here. So by default this input field will be bound to value Basant Kumar. So let us go to our browser. On the screen you can see here the default value is assigned Basant Kumar. Now friend, to better understand the two-way binding concept, let us use a string interpolation for the name property. Now friends, this name and this bindings of this input field and this here property inside our component name property is bound together or bound together. So now the default value is displaying here Basant Kumar, and using the string interpolation we are able to display here Basant Kumar. Now friends, let us see the magic of two-way data binding. If we make any changes here, let us remove Kumar. You can see directly that immediately our change is reflecting here, and write again or remove whole thing, write Suresh Kumar. Now you can see whatever changes or whatever we are writing in this input field is reflecting here. So how it happens? Let us understand the concept clearly. So whenever we are typing in this input field, the name property which is bound in two-way data binding concept with this input field, so whatever we write in this input field is first of all is reflecting here on this property, and since this name property is bound using in a string interpolation here in the S2 HTML tag here, so whatever changes we are making here is also reflecting here. And so it how it happens, when you make any changes, first of all this change is reflected is in this name property, and accordingly we are getting the result here also. and if vice versa, if you make any changes here, it will be reflected everywhere. So Naresh, right here Naresh, Narula. Now you can see the changes here, Naresh, Narula in the input field and here also. So friends, it is not possible with one-way data binding. It is the magic of two-way data binding Angular provides us. So friends, in this way you can achieve the concept of two-way data binding. So two-way data binding is very important in Angular in handling the forms data. So in our application we may have several fields. So if we make any changes on the form fields, that can be received in our component and can be passed anywhere over the network, or the form can be submitted and the data can be utilized. So friends, this is the concept of two-way data binding. Friends, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel. If you have any comment, do comment in the comment box, comment section of the video. And if you have any further topic to study, please also comment in the comment section of the video. Please subscribe my channel. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Thanks a lot.